Did I remember to update that? Maybe. Hopefully. I guess we'll see in a second. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to get that set up too. The ads are about to start. And are they running? They are. Good. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. If you're hearing this, chances are you're watching this either on YouTube or on Twitch as a VOD. If so, thank you. I appreciate you. If this is your first time watching as well, then this is a small segment I do at the very beginning because I'm running ads live on Twitch before anyone gets here so that they don't have to see them for an hour. In the meantime, I'll just kind of chat about things, so if you don't want to hear it, go ahead and skip another 2 minutes and 10 seconds ahead in the vid. You can actually just watch for this pre-roll screen that I have running now to disappear, and that's when the gameplay will start. That being said, if you're watching on YouTube, I would very much appreciate a subscribe if you like this kind of long-form long-form content, and you find yourself coming back on the regular. To borrow Smitty's saying, why not? You're coming back anyways, and it would really help me out. It's free, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. Anyway, let's see. Oh, if you're watching on Twitch, please do follow as well. I do this for fun, and it's great having more friends anytime you're able to join me, so by all means, please feel free to stop in, say hi, spend time here, join chat in making fun of me with the sound alerts and things, because I have lots of them. If you have suggestions for more you'd like to see added in, feel free to let me know, either in the comments on YouTube, or better yet, join my Discord. We got a good little community of people going in there, and it's growing every day, and there's all kinds of things you can do. Everything from showing off your hobbies and interests, to a little bit of self-promotion in some channels, to just generally hanging out, sharing memes, and more importantly, you can get an update every time I go live on Twitch, or if I upload a new video to YouTube, because I know sometimes those systems aren't very reliable. Let's see. I apparently have an extra minute and a half of ads because I don't understand why the automated system does this. Anyway, oh yeah, also on Discord there are options for voting for the next game that I get using the sub and bit goals, if that interests you, or if you want to have a vote on what gets prioritized next in my play queue because you want to see me play something, then yeah, feel free to stop in. It'd be great to have you. Now, I would love to keep this going, but I think I'm more or less out of things to say, and for some reason I just have an extra minute of ads, annoyingly enough. So we're going to jump into the game a little bit early. It's going to take a second to get everything set up anyway. So thank you, please bear with me. There we go. And I had better get these layered properly. There we go. Yeah, I know, you don't have to advertise these to me every time I start it up. Thanks. Alright. I don't think this is a very excessively long game. I don't remember any of it, but I did notice that it was at 80% on my former file. I deleted that file. I still don't know really what's going on. But that's where it was, and apparently we're already about 15% through. I think it said 13 just now. Okay, so that's smoking. That's 25. Let's go check these timepieces. Woohoo! The machine room, okay. I think before I actually do anything else, I do still have an extra timepiece I can get from this level. Let's have a look. The Golden Vault, yes. And a couple of these. I don't really know what to do with these. Well, now belong to Mafia. Just need to make sure this is working too. One moment, please. Test. Yep, okay, we're good. Alright then. I guess we'll start off with the Golden Vault. There have been a couple of other vault code pieces I've picked up. I'm not sure what's around the city for those. Apparently I need 3 each for the different colored vaults, and I have 1. So we're gonna have to try and stumble across those too. This requires 4 codes, okay. Oh, is it actually showing me where they are? That's huge. Okay, cool. Ow. Let's see here. I'm not sure what it's going to take to actually be able to get in there. Or, like, what it's going to take to find these codes. Why are these guys laughing at me? Keep out! Okay. I guess I should probably head back down immediately and see about following those golden threads. I guess I could call them threads or streamers or maybe trailers. Ah, yeah, see, there we go. Got it. And I can bust this open. Can smack him on the head with a jump, but I can't wake him up. Alright, I guess I should probably head back to check for more of those streamers. I wish everywhere had more culture of siestas more. The idea that you can just stop and take a nap in the middle of the day is incredible to me, and I like that. I know that in those hotter climates, the actual reason they did it was to beat the heat of the day, because it was so exhausting trying to work in that heat. But I just think work itself is exhausting, so it'd be nice to be able to skip it. or at least take a longer break through most of it. It's always surprising to me when people are able to regularly work like 12 or 16-hour shifts, because I tried that a couple of times. I gotta go talk to Scary Badge Man. Hold on.
Welcome, young one. Please make a purchase at my humble stall.
Excuse me for a moment. I have to answer a phone call. Scam call from a phone center. Yay. I can't just ignore calls because sometimes they come sometimes they come from workers' compensation and I have to make sure I answer them. Which means, unfortunately, I also have to answer all of the scam calls. Let's see here. Ooh, upgrade my hat to a scooter. Heck yeah, I want that. This guy is still so scary. So, question is... Aha! Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like that it's a golden scooter, too. That is exactly the type I would want if I could get something like this. Maybe I should invest in something like this, to be honest. Because maybe not the gas type, but I do have a little a little scooter that I ride. You know the manual pedal type of scooters? I have an electric version of that.
Not everything I sell is of value. I also sell terrible.
And it's really nice, it's fun, but sometimes I just don't have enough space to get things back if I go shopping for groceries. So I end up overloaded by a lot of extra bags that I'm clipping to myself with C-clips, or like climbing clips. I've forgotten what they're called exactly. Space buns? Did not turn off slow. Buns got too spicy. Blooming idiots? What a good name for a store. Ow. Cut that out. Why are you guys over here being mean? Big valve engineers. Let's see. Ow.
Vaults around city belong to Mafia. Joking. Child can't open vault. Vault secured with code. Wait, Mafia code not.
Oh, cool. Okay. So this one will also give me streamers to where the code pieces are. That's nice. Actually, that's really nice. I didn't think they would. Oops. It disappeared too quickly. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get there faster. Alright, let's see here. I might need other badges for that, to be honest. Oh, that one's 6? Oh, thank you. That's too many right now. I will be back when I have more hats. Which I think I actually get in other levels, so I should probably go investigate the next level and see if I can get a fancy hat from there. I know I need more yarn to make some of them, so hopefully I can gather more. But that'll happen on the level itself. I don't think I need to worry about that too much quite yet. Where is the golden vault? Oh, also there was some sort of special time rift paradox thingy over here, I think. So I should go check that out. I wasn't fond of the parkour aspects of Downward so much, or like the first person aspect, but I did like the parkour. It was nice being able to move as quickly as I could, taking advantage of different systems. Now, where is this will belong to Mafia, no touch thing? It should be somewhere, I'm just not sure which wall. Thankfully, there are very few walls in this city. Or like very few potential walls, since it showed that it was right around one of these rivers. I should be able to locate it without too much trouble, hopefully. Was it here? In COD we trust, not this one. Why is purple butterfly? It's pretty. I'm just wondering why it's there. I still want to see if I can track down this blue code first, because it goes up here and it's hard for me to get up there before it disappears. I kind of wonder if I have to use these hot air balloons somehow, but I don't think I do. Where'd it go? I don't know. Okay, that's not the way I get down there. Maybe I can jump up that way instead. Oh, it's just right here. Well, no wonder I couldn't trace that very well. Sometimes I'm so smart. Let's see here. Got another one up there. Okay. There we go. I don't even know what is inside these safes. It is purely curiosity that's driving me to get this. Looks like it's up inside the clock tower, maybe? Oh, no, it's right there. Okay. That's easy. Easy-ish. I think I can probably get up from this way. There we go.
All mine.
So much for secure Mafia code. Just more brewing yarn. Okay. It did need to be done anyway. And what is this? Oh, there's an entrance here. Okay. Let's see what's back here. I crawl in. Present. Or this relic. It seems like whoever found their way here before me made a grave mistake. It may not be original, but it's still funny. Alright. Seafood is best. Oh, I thought it said seafood is best friend for a second. I'm glad we've clarified that. That is a very pretty puddle of whatever this stuff is. Let's see here. Oh, another relic. Cool. I did not even know that was there. Not like I knew many of these things were here, but that one in particular, I could barely see. I just happened to stumble across it with the O button prompt, so I pressed it. I think there's actually a game, which one is it? There's... I've forgotten the name of it because I never played it, but there is this unusual game that I've seen where it's QuickTime events complete with a story of some sort, and the one of the mechanics is to not react and press a button with the QuickTime event. And apparently if you fail that event, it's either ridiculously hard to retry, or actually, like, you don't get to retry it. But the person who's involved in the QuickTime event with you says something like, don't move or don't react, because he's testing your nerves. And you jerk. And it's apparently really hard to fight against the game of reflexes to press any button. Which is totally fair. I find it pretty frustrating when games throw in a single mechanic they never reuse. Like another time I can think of that was kind of annoying was in Final Fantasy X. There is that section where you're trying to learn the eject shot, and it doesn't really explain to you what you're doing. Like, it tries, but it doesn't tell you that you're trying to press the X button in the direction of the speech bubbles. So you just get entirely, completely lost, and I missed it like 3 or 4 times before I just started hitting buttons and randomly accidentally nailed it. Or nailed one of the speech bubbles and realized, oh, that's what we're doing. Ow. Stop pick on old man. This is what Mafia does. Mafia picks on old men. Mafia must suffer. Okay, thank you for the art. He's just a little coffee shop owner. What's this? Can I get in here? I cannot get in there. Okay. I don't... Oh! I did not expect that. Okay. What about this guy here? Does he have different ones? He does. Hold and release for a beam attack? That's Interesting. I don't have enough for it, but I want to save up for it. Badges. Camera badge can't be taken off. Scooter badge, magnetic badge. Okay, okay. I still need to find my way back to that golden vault. Because, for whatever reason, I keep forgetting to just do the main objective of the level. And I do that a lot. Surprisingly enough, I haven't been doing that while playing Final Fantasy. But, I mean, part of that is also because I've done all of the side quests so much that it's not as distracting anymore. I know what the ones worth doing are and what is just a time-wasting event. So it's much more fun trying to level up when you know the hidden tricks. It always feels like a race against myself when I make a new character to see how far I can go and how quickly to just improve upon my efficiency every time. I like doing that. It's fun. I would also eventually like to be able to stream Final Fantasy. I just need people who would be interested in watching because, unfortunately, without a starter at least, there's no way I'm getting found. I was like channel 1600 last time I looked, or last time I tried to stream it. And that's not a good way to find new friends. Like I say at the beginning of every episode, I do this for fun. I want people to hang out with me because I am bored and lonely through the day. So if I can find new friends, I like to find new friends. And it's just not going to happen when I'm 1600 down the channel list. So I'm putting that off and just playing Final Fantasy to enjoy it for now. But I am making a character, or the one that I'm currently playing is to advertise Twitch. So hopefully somebody's like, hey, this guy was cool. I have seen that name before. Let's go hang out with him. It's unlikely, but it is possible. Just do what I can to hopefully make that happen. Because I'm bored and lonely when nobody's here. Well, these belong to Mafia, which is the graffiti I was looking for, but in the wrong place. What cute little toy cannons on the walls. Alright, let's see here. These Mafia guys always remind me of Wreck-It Ralph. Not because of... Sorry, I was just taking a sip of coffee. Not because of Wreck-It Ralph himself, but because of that scene with Zangief in the support group. And they're like, you might be bad guy, but that doesn't mean you're a bad guy. Or I guess I got the intonation wrong. You might be bad guy, but that doesn't mean you're a bad guy. And every time I hear the Mafia speak, that's all I can think of. Mafia might be bad guy, but not a bad guy. Where is this golden safe? I can't find it anymore. I don't know where the green one I was looking at earlier is either. Maybe it's up here? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Let's follow the streamer this way. Oh, can I just fall down here? Is that where it is? Oops. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Grab this one. And I have to get rid of that bot. Give me one moment, please. That one's banned. Okay, cool. Oh, hi, Econo. Thank you for joining. How you doing? I appreciate you being here. I was talking to myself for a good while. How's your day going, friend? What is up with me is not much. And obviously playing a lot of Final Fantasy. Been enjoying that. Started playing this because it was time to stream. Haven't done much since then. I haven't been sleeping well lately, to be honest. So I'm hoping that resolves itself soon. I've been having some rough nights health-wise. Oh, hooray! Surprisingly, I've been doing pretty decently with sleeping for like a month and a half now. No, I don't like napping. And part of the reason I don't like napping is because it interrupts my sleep schedule even more. So I try not to as often as I can, otherwise I just don't sleep at night. And I have a hard enough time sleeping at night with my coughing fits, or pain, or whatever the case may be. There's many reasons that can keep me up. But you also mentioned you never sleep, so I'm not the only one struggling with a sleep schedule. Hopefully yours is not interrupted for the same reason mine is. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. By choice. I remember when I used to stay up late by choice. I regret those choices now because I miss being able to just relaxingly sleep at night. To be able to choose to rest and actually fall asleep. Like, I think if I could have a superpower, it used to be I'd want things like, you know, telekinesis or teleportation, flight. Now that I'm getting older, it's like, I just want the ability to fall asleep whenever I want to fall asleep. Stopping time would be pretty cool. That's right, because yesterday you said you slept for like 12 hours. God, that sounds nice. Again, it's not by choice, but it is not unusual for me to get like 3 hours of sleep a night. Oh yeah. I aspire to be as chill as Gabbro, man. Ah, time loop. We're gonna die. Good time for a nap. I'm gonna chill on this hammock. I'm gonna chill on the hammock until time ends. Ah, this one again. Dang it. That kid get beaten. He's such a jerk, too, because he stands there like, high five? You want high five? Come, do a high five, child. No. Thought you had something funny to say. Any plans for the day, Kono? Doing anything fun and exciting? Or I guess, are you already working and I should not be making you type because I'm interrupting? Fine. Paying bills is indeed the worst part of adulting. Actually, you know what I think is still the worst part of adulting? Going to the grocery store. Anytime I have to actually go shopping for groceries, I hate it. Like, you're always trying to dodge other people in the aisles. You gotta find stuff that they're out of or that they've moved in the store. You gotta wait in line when you're trying to get out for whatever reason. They've got 100 tills and only 2 are in use at any given moment. I realize how much I despise going to the grocery store the moment I start thinking about it. I guess I can't jump up. Okay, well, I tried. Ow! You little jerk bird. Oh. What was this then? Time paradox? Okay, cool. Mafia of crooks. This is pretty. Oh, don't jump off the side. Okay. I kind of wanted to go into the water, though. I wanted to swim. Why I no can swim? Mafia, why you no let swim?
Hello, little child. This is Mafia Time Rift. Timepiece hit Mafia in head. And now Time Rift filled with Mafia thoughts and dreams. This Time Rift is simple. Simple like rules. If you die, you start over. You need rift pawns to go deeper. That is all the rules. Please tread carefully in Mafia Time Rift. Mafia like to experience past.
Okay. These are very pretty. I'm not sure why they give me an option for more, but I should probably gather all of them that I can. What's this? A puzzle piece of some sort, okay. I love these particle effects. Maybe not these ones in particular, but just any particle effects, I love the look of. They are always so pretty to me. I enjoy anything that sparkles and shimmers. I think I've mentioned it before, but when I was younger, my mom used to say, any girl that marries me is going to be lucky because she's going to be spoiled with all the sparkly things I buy her. Because I happen to greatly enjoy shiny things. I am like a crow. Sparkly is pretty. You know, they don't have to be expensive to be pretty. Like, every time I go to the mall, I walk by the Swarovski crystal shops, and I'm like, the floating stars, like they're trapped inside a liquid, inside a clear case. Yeah. I like those. When I was really young, he's just cheering at the boat. Okay, none of your business. When I was really young, I had this cup from Disney, or I guess maybe just a Disney brand cup. And actually, now that I think of it, holy crap, that's a bit of a memory unlock. I've only been to Disneyland once, and I think I was about 3 to 4 years old at the time. It's been a very long time since I was there, but I remember quite distinctly when we stayed there, we went to the gift shop and they got me this Beauty and the Beast cup, and it was very similar to that liquid goo, except that inside of the double layers is where the goo was. So the main cup portion you drank out of, the liquid goo, and then a separate sealed section on the outside, and it had like colorful little teacups floating in it and sparkles and all kinds of things, and I just loved that thing. I used that all the time until I was far too old to really get away with using it. But it was pretty and I liked it. Even now, like I said, I walk by the Swarovski crystal shop and I'm like, these may not be expensive, but they sure are sparkly. I mean, to be fair, as I've grown older, I might as well. Just because I no longer care what other people think. I am an adult. But when I was a teenager, it was different, you know?
Has little girl noticed that unspent rift pawns are kept each floor? No need to get every single pawn. Good luck, Mafia has opened.
Yeah. And not even at teenage age, just eventually the desire to use them goes away because you think of it as childish. Not for fear of being judged, but just because you think of it as childish yourself. You want to grow up. You want to be seen as an adult. So you start giving away childhood things that you shouldn't want to give away. And I ended up losing quite a lot of them as a result. Unfortunately enough, childhood memories I wish I'd have kept. Thankfully, the one thing that I did hold on to was a teddy bear that my grandma got me when I was born. And it's something super rare now. It was this mascot from Zellers? I think Zellers was the store. And the teddy bear was called Zeddy. And he was just this fuzzy little bear that had a sleeping cap on with the word Zeddy ripped on it. Or written on it. And yeah, I don't sleep with him anymore, but I still have him. It's one of those childhood memories that I'm like, I like this. This is neat. I don't want to give this up. Oh, I just have to grab him. Okay. Yeah. But there are some things that I wish we hadn't given away, like we used to have this huge collection of Disney VHS tapes, and now especially with Disney doing all this weird censorship stuff to their videos, or trying to upgrade and remaster them and changing things or cutting them out, it's hard to find the originals. One thing that I will always remember is I actually got to see Star Wars Episode 1 in theaters with my dad. And they did this one particular thing. There was a scene with Boss Nass, and they're like talking about what happens to Jar Jar. And in the VHS, or in the home release, the answer is, Boss Nass says, he's to be punished, or whatever, right? But in the original theater version, the answer was, he's to be pounded until death. I was like, holy crap. No wonder they needed to save him. Yeah, Bosnaz literally said the punishment for Jar Jar coming back is that he was going to be pounded until he died. And you just don't know that anymore. If you're not there in the theater, they're like, oh, nope, this is censored. You're not allowed to hear realistic punishments for people coming back and breaking rules. And that one's gonna stick with me for probably ever, because it's such a weird thing to be censored. But people gonna peep. I understand the need for, like, censorship boards to classify things, but I don't see why they actually get to say what gets to stay and what doesn't. I get you. I get you. I don't think that was the reason for it, though, to be fair. It does seem to be... Is that just a hacky sack? Like, what the hell is this? It's just a hacky sack. Jar Jar gets free. You know, I watched this this one video on YouTube. It's probably still on my likes list, but it is so ridiculously convincing as to the thought that Jar Jar was actually meant to be the Sith Lord. Like, he was actually meant to be the one behind Palpatine and Darth Maul. And it's supported by so much evidence from the movies and from the inspiration. Like, there's scenes in there. I'm convinced this is right, by the way, because I watched the movie and the guy's arguments all make sense. That Count Dooku was never supposed to be really a villain in the second movie. It was supposed to be Jar Jar, but everybody hated Jar Jar so much that they had to change him out. But there's scenes where, like, Jar Jar is mouthing the words Queen Amidala says before she says them. Like, he's using the Force to influence what she's trying to say. And he uses Force jump skills that no other Gungan shows, so it's not like a racial trait. And his absurd luck is, like, indicative of being strong with the Force, based on the movies that they were or the book series they were following. It was this whole, like, 40-minute deep dive into it, and it was so interesting. There are not many videos or conspiracy theories of that sort that make me think, hey, this seems right. That was one of them. It was quite impressive. It wasn't leaps of logic, it was just logic. And I thought that was cool. I missed a piece of whatever paper I was collecting in here. Just kind of annoying. I'll need to go back in. Yeah, see that? It's Mafia's memories. Oh, okay. So this dude, the fish guy at the factory, dreams of retiring to an island, establishes a boat, gets to the island, and then I guess takes it over. New color? Maybe I'll try the remix. I guess I have a hat flare. Or whatever this means. still want to grab a couple more from in here, including the one that I went in for, the golden mabobber. Oh, I can just jump right back in. Okay. Well, let's maybe try and get that last paper, because I gotta find it somewhere, wherever it is. I'm already in here, I may as well. Is it up here? That actually looks plausible. There it is. Okay. That was easy enough. Easy peasy. Now I just gotta go through and get the others, but I know roughly where they are now, so that should be faster. Oh, you missed it, by the way. We upgraded our speedy hat badge, so now I have this shiny golden scooter. And I like shiny golden scooter. I don't care if it's tacky, it's shiny, and I like that. Shiny is my favorite. I am the kind of basic bitch that is like, oh, I want the Gold Ranger. I want to be the Gold Ranger. Because I like the shiny things. Actually, I don't know about you, but when people go on vacation around me, or they go to some exotic place, they like to get souvenirs for people back home. And souvenirs are usually like lame things that people will never use, or they're so specific that it won't ever go into their house, really. Like, it just doesn't fit with anything they have. So I'm pretty easy to buy for. I like keychains. Whenever people go places, I'm like, yeah, just give me a keychain. Keychains are cool. Whoever says I have too many keychains, right? Like, you always need more. Or it's always good to have them around at least. And, yeah. So I'm really easy to buy for that way. And one person in particular got me a Swarovski keychain one time as a gift, and I just love that thing. It is so pretty. It's like this very sparkly blue heart thing, and shape aside, they knew me well to get that for me. So that's a favorite. It doesn't go on anything because it's unfortunately fragile, but it does hang in my house because I like that. Like, who's gonna look at something in their right mind and be like, oh, why do you have a sparkly thing here? What the hell? Like, no. People like sparkly things. I like sparkly things. If people don't like them, they can go away. Why Mafia have so many rats and shit? Mafia need to think of better hygiene. Okay, so this one, I know the last piece is underneath the dock in the next mission, I think, which makes it easy to find. This track with the repeating kind of hollow knocking sound reminds me a lot of Super Mario World. The underground sections in particular have this same kind of deep beat rolling on it. I don't know if it's loud enough that you can hear it, but I hope you understand what I mean when I say that. actually have, not an original Nintendo or anything, but I do have... Oh, you jerk. Before they shut down the Wii store, I did pick up a couple of things from it, including Super Mario World. So I have from the Nintendo eStore Super Mario World on my Wii. And again, if I ever get a capture card, that's another one of those games that I absolutely will want to play on stream. Because for me, that's a childhood memory. My uncle used to have the Super Nintendo at his house, and I didn't have any game systems at that point, but because he had that, I was so incredibly invested every time I got to play. I was like, this is nuts! It's so cool! And I never got to beat it at his house, but I did get to enjoy playing it. So it's like a core memory for me. I enjoy any time I get to play Super Mario World. There we go. I actually also have one very weird game, which is iShield 21 on the Wii. I bought it from a local anime convention. They had it at one of the stores, and I actually worked on subbing, like fan subbing iShield 21. So I just had to have it because I liked the show a lot. I have a lot of the manga as well. I would like to complete my collection one day, to be honest, of the iShield 21 manga. But I actually had to go and crack my Wii so that I could play it, because it was region locked. It's a Japanese game. I can't even read Japanese, so I don't really know what's going on most of the time. And I've only played it once for a little while, even after cracking it, because I had no idea what I was doing. It was still fun. More than anything for me, it's just a collector's item. And maybe one day I'll put some effort into learning to read Japanese. I just haven't yet. I do have, yeah? I do have a couple of games from Steam. They're like the Kanji War or something. That's fair, yeah. Well, see, the Japanese letters are a struggle for me, but when it came to speaking, I learned that just from watching anime, like entirely from watching anime, which I think is tremendously nerdy, and some people also will agree with me on that, but there are, thankfully, a surprising number of people that are also just impressed by it. But in my experience, that's really just immersion learning, right? Like, if you go to a new place or a new country, you will eventually learn to communicate whether you're intentionally studying it or not. You don't have a choice but to pick things up as your mind starts to recognize patterns and put things together. And that's very much what happened for me, is just from entirely too much anime, because I got into it when I was 17, so just before I finished high school. And that was when I really started watching anime, period. We had started airing Naruto over here, and it might be a basic anime, but it was so cool to me to actually revisit the anime style that I remembered from watching Sailor Moon as a kid, that I was instantly taken by it, and I watched as much as I could, to the point I am absolutely sick to death of the Zabuza arc. But that was my first like anime series I got really hooked on as an adult, when I realized there was a difference between that and regular kids shows. And when I was 17 and I got injured, because I think I told you that I took a pretty severe leg injury when I was 17. I just couldn't move or really do anything, so I ended up just sitting at the computer and watching anime all day. And eventually you run out of English anime, so you start going to Japanese stuff. And I was just consuming like 4 to 5 series in a single day of anime. And I mean, you've seen how I can consume media. Like, every second I'm not streaming right now, I'm basically still playing Final Fantasy XIV. Either that, or sleeping, or I'm forced to go get food. But in between, that's basically all I do. So, I soaked in so much immersion language, or immersion learning from it, that I think it would be harder not to learn something than it was to learn. Subtitles help a lot too, because you find out, or you can find the similarities in words without having to interpret them. And it's a really interesting sensation when you're finally learning just enough that you can pick out when a translator has done something stupid because it doesn't match. And it ends up being a big deal, especially these days when translators are shoving all kinds of nonsense
Please,
into their...
disregard my twitchy behavior. My body has been to places.
Oh, what's this? You'll die in one hit, only for the brave. Why would I want that? Oh no, what happened to the laser badge? Oh well. But it's a really interesting feeling the first time you pick out when somebody's done something silly. Like they've added something into the translation, or they've written in a stupid joke that doesn't make sense or doesn't work with what's being said. And honestly, there have been some egregious cases of that lately. I'll be talking about it a lot since I'm playing currently, but Final Fantasy XIV's latest expansion especially is really bad for that. But all the way from the very first time you start playing, if you have the Japanese voices on, the translation literally butchered the characters. I'm not kidding. They are completely different in personality and speaking mannerisms than they are in Japanese. The English translation made them so incredibly insufferable for no particular reason. Like, they didn't have to. They could have just kept things clear, but nope. They wanted to make people sound like old English-speaking douchebags, and so they did. Or like the latest expansion with Dawn Trail. There is a major character in the story, and I will admit the writing for it is pretty weak. It's not like it's the best expansion by any means. But the translators decided to make this princess of the kingdom, who has responsibility and is very kind, just a little naive, into this coddled idiot who is incapable of doing anything or thinking. And it's like, That's not what she's saying. That's not what she's doing. What? Why are you making her say these things? So, at least mercifully, when I put it in Japanese, I can ignore the text on screen for the most part. Unless it's technical things like technology names or locations. Oh, hi, Nat. Fancy meeting you here. How are you doing? I'm actually kind of surprised to see you. I thought you'd be asleep already. Oop. Thank you for coming. I'm doing alright. I was telling Conop earlier I didn't sleep much. So I am tired, but I'm getting by. And no, it was not Final Fantasy that kept me from sleeping. It was just the mechanism to help tire me out. Well, hopefully the other stuff you were doing went well. How did your day go? Did anything fun and exciting happen? It's always nice when you guys show up, because I can actually ask you about your day instead of just talking about mine. My days are very uneventful, so it's nice having other perspective and things going on. Okay. I shall wait until Gamer Hubby is done being gamer chatty. This one. There we go. Nat was asking on Discord earlier if I could stream Helldivers, and as I was telling her, like, I would love to. I've tried it before, but my CPU just unfortunately can't really keep up with that. Helldivers is a very CPU intensive game for calculations with multiplayer mode, so I can't even run OBS at the same time that I'm trying to play the game. I've tried opening it while the game is open, and it just won't. The game will keep playing, but OBS just won't open until I've finished playing Helldivers. The process is running. I can go in and close it in Task Manager, but that's all I can do. But you guys should be happy about that, I think, because you have no idea what I'm like when I'm playing Helldivers, and that's not a bad thing. Like, I'm super aggressive, or sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm aggressive. Sometimes I'm upset at what's going on. Sometimes I swear a little more than I mean to. But for the most part, I just tell puns, like a lot of puns. When there's multiplayer mode and I don't have to think of what to say, everybody else can be having conversations, and I'll just chime in making stupid jokes, like, all the time. That's all I do, is I make puns and I play the game. So if you guys feel like you suffer now, you would be in so much pain you'd need to see a doctor if you watch me play Helldivers. I would love to subject you to it. I just don't think that would work well. Woo! Beam attack! I like how they're little emote stars there. I was coming out this way because I needed that last piece of golden code, and I don't remember where it is. Or perhaps I just didn't see where it led. I think that was the case. Because I start tracking it down here, and then it gets to a point where I just lose sight of it. So what I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back up to the golden vault, and then I'm going to try and get it ahead of that. No worries. Welcome back, Nat. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Hopefully none of the discussion with the hubby was too infuriating. Good, good. If you need to attend to things, don't worry. Stream can wait. I appreciate you being here, but life gets in the way. Okay. I hate that commercials can invade my brain so severely that I just had the thought, well, it might be Visa-related stuff, but for everything else, there's MasterCard. Gotcha. Well, all I was asking was... before you had to take off for that conversation, I was just asking how your day is going. Did it go well? Did you do anything fun or interesting? Did you break anything? I think I'm doing alright for now. Thank you for asking, though. Oh. I'm sorry to hear it wasn't fun. Oh, you did! Okay, that's cool. Did you stream more Dave the Diver? Or did you all finish about that? Did you all finish about that? What did I just say? Are you all finished with it? Yeah, it's surprisingly long. But I think part of that is that it's artificially inflated because you want to go catch fish. And things take several in-game days to accomplish. So you end up delaying yourself while trying to go fishing and then running the restaurant at night. Really? I'm surprised by that. How have I only been there for like an hour and a half to 2 hours of 18 that you've tried to stream? I feel a little bad about this. I like watching you stream. To be fair, I'm pretty sure Steam tells me that I've got a lot more. This is not... When I played it on stream was not the first time I've tried to play it. Where is that? That's fair. That's fair, yeah. I suppose there's not much I can do if I'm unconscious. Really? Only 34? Oh. So you're right in line with my gameplay then, and I played through it twice. Or not through it, but I have played it twice. But I think you're pretty close. Because you saw the giant mer-zombie. And that's the last area, is where you pop out of the zombie. It's 100% achievements. Damn, okay. I've only done that with a couple. Yeah, so that's last zone. I mentioned it. Oh, yeah, okay. I do mention it at the end of streams or for YouTube videos and things. But I tend to just not go achievement hunting unless there's enough interest for it. Like, the only one that I went achievement hunting for on stream was Outer Wilds, and those took a while. Because there were a lot of technical things I had to learn. When everything is physics, sometimes you gotta try for a long time before you get it right. Oh, I like achievements, but some of them become so frustrating or time-consuming when you're struggling that I just move on. It's like, this is not fun anymore. I'm going to continue. I felt that way with Final Fantasy 13, for example. There was the hardest one was getting every weapon. And I even have a guide for it. And it took me like 114 hours to 100% that game because of the weapon system specifically. Yeah, it was not easy. It was a giant pain in the buttocks. Ooh. New area there, too. We're not going to go there, though. I need to go to... That's fair. I did look at the achievements, and to be honest, they don't seem to be all that difficult to do. Which is nice. I just haven't... I am saving them in case people want me to go back and do them, because, you know, I may as well stream or let people see what I'm doing. If people are enjoying it enough to watch the gameplay, they might enjoy seeing the stream as well. Hey, what's this? Hooray! Yay, mountain! I like the art in here. I'm kind of concerned that it's all art of Hat Kid in Hat Kid's place, but you know. That sounds awful. I don't know why you do that to herself. Oh, okay. I mean, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to, but I am never going to watch it, so I'm curious. Oop, I guess that was not the way to do it. I am curious about it. If you want to give us like a synopsis or what made it so funny. I am happy to hear your impressions of it, even if I would not watch it myself. It's a robot doll that protects a kid and kind of teaches itself out of obedience, killing people to protect the kid. Okay? And this is supposed to be a horror movie? Sounds like iRobot. You remember that one with Will Smith? I think it was called iRobot? Or maybe not. It's the one where... Oh, gotcha, okay. I think that's the one I'm talking of, right? Where it's Will Smith and the robot was programmed to be able to skip the Asimov's laws of robotics. And that's the only thing that keeps it from being Skynet. I have to be, or I had to ask about that because, oops, around the same time that that one came out, there were two others that were very different. There was one that I think had the I See Dead People kid. I don't know if you heard that. I hope you did. I'm not sure how well whispers come across. But it had that, and it was the Steven Spielberg movie where it was like a little kid robot with AI, and it was... Well, that was the movie that the I See Dead People was in, but not Sixth Sense. That's kind of cute. I might want that. Oh, that's for the sprint hat? Okay, yes, we were using that. But no, it wasn't Sixth Sense that I'm talking about, but it was the kid from Sixth Sense that starred in the movie, I think. And it was a Steven Spielberg movie where he was an AI, like a little robot. And it was so sad. Look at this hat. Look at this hat. I'm a little gremlin. Sorry. It was sad and hard to watch because they were so cruel to this little kid just because he was a robot. That we had to stop watching it. It was one of those ones that we brought home from Blockbuster. And my dad didn't know what to think of it. It was just, hey, Steven Spielberg movie. Fun. Earth. Yeah. Oops. I want to stop this. The bark. Yes. Okay. How do I get out of this? Fight. Can I... Yes. Go south. Go north. Go south. Look. Bark. Go south. Talk berry. I want to... Why can't I leave? I was trying to... Okay, I guess I have to actually do this. Hold on, yeah. I was just trying to get out of here, but I can't, so... I'm going to have to, like, actually play this game, I guess. You're a corgi. You must sever the magical leash holding you to this plane of nothingness. Okay, we'll go south. Bark. Okay, we'll go south. We'll go south again. We'll talk to Barry, who will give me a sword. Okay, we'll go north. We'll go north. We'll go north. Go east. Oh, you cannot actually go east. Okay. No. Okay, good. I got to leave. Shut down. Hooray. I don't need to do that right now. We were talking about... Oh, yes. So, I had to be sure that the one we were talking about was called iRobot, because there was that one by Steven Spielberg that we rented when I was a kid, and I didn't... We had to shut it off because it was sad and violent, and I was like, I don't like this. And then there was that other one with Robin Williams, where he was the android. I've forgotten what it was, what the name of it was, but he was raised, and his name was Andrew, and he was looking after Little Miss, and he was trying to become a human. Hold on, let me see the name of it. Andrew... I'm in caps lock mode. Andrew, Little Miss... Bicentennial Man. That was the name of it. That was out at around the same time as well. And I like that one. It sticks in my mind because there was...
This movie studio is too big for the both of us, DJ. Grooves. The movie should be made by real birds.
I just remember there was this scene where Robin Williams' face opened up and this other, like, assistant female android looked at him and he was like, U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly.
You moon penguins are generating some loud, noisy dribble. If I wanted a bunch of picnics to dance around while on birdseed, ha! I'd visit my grandchildren.
Nonsense, darling, nonsense. You Owl Express birds are just gonna record another boring train-related western. You've done so for the last 10 years.
What? No, we haven't, you buffoon.
Conductor, darling, this year we'll be winning the annual Bird Movie Award. These shiny things fell from the sky. They will light our movies.
Oh, yeah? Well, this time around, we're also space hourglass thingies. We'll be the grand jewel in our train. What the what? You know.
I would never, darling. Clearly, you're the one who took inspiration in my flashy new props.
I kind of feel like this might be the same guy that did Acorn in King's Quest. The voice is very similar.
Does it? Get out of here with you!
Fine by me, darling. But we'll be the ones who win the annual Bird Movie Award.
If it wasn't for the cough, I would have loved to try and get into voice acting for things. I think that would have been a tremendously fun job.
Let's see how well you do when you can't get into the reception. Oh, wait, shutting the picnics inside. All right.
Well, thank
time
you.
to go, Owls. Oh, and, receptionist, can you please close off that vent already?
All right.
I wanted to ask this reception guy a question, but now I've been I really suck at interacting with other...
Alright. Don't worry, little owl buddy. Conversing is for the birds anyway.
Have you come to make another purchase?
Man, this guy freaks me out. Okay. So I know I gotta get in through this vent. I feel like this... I know this wasn't where I stopped, but I feel like this is where I stopped before. Because this is the part that stands out in my mind.
Action! Darling, what are you doing? Get out of the set, please!
I'm not in the set. You're in the set.
Let's make this movie happen. Owls, in position. Action!
I shall try my best to not annoy the owls too much. As much as I would like to. Assault on cactus. I didn't do nothing. I didn't... He looked at me. That's all I'm saying. Ah, oh boy. How? I didn't make it.
Owls are lousy actors.
What destruction of property? I didn't destroy nothing. I hate this place. I hate it here. I want to go home. I am Hatkid, destroyer of movie sets. What? Okay, now we're good. Gotta get past the cactus. I forgot if this actually carries a penalty at the end or not. Whoop. Okay, I'm okay. Didn't fall off. Didn't die. We're good. How? Oh, that's why. Gotta bring it this way. Oh, that's glass. Okay.
Oi, you in the background.
Apparently I am, and entirely accidentally at that. It's too bad it's not more fun. Well, it seems like it'd be a hoot. Yeah. Well, hello, Kibi. Thank you for joining. How are you doing today? I hope you enjoy my awful gameplay. Oh, I am about to die. That sounds like an excellent way to get through the dishes. Hopefully there are not too many of them, that it's never a fun chore. I have been trying very hard to get back into... Oh no, I'm so getting hit again. I'm getting back into A Hat in Time. I haven't played this since 2018, so I'm very rusty with platformers. And as you can see, getting myself caught a lot. I can't say I recognize the first one. It sounds vaguely like, Ein Aftenwitz van Vossen. It sounds very vaguely like, the names of the techno music a friend of mine used to play in high school. Rammstein. That's what it was. I know it's not. That's very unlikely. But my friend did used to play Rammstein music over some computer speakers that he had just kicking around in his locker back in high school. That's how we'd spend our lunch hours. Oh, absolutely. Actually, I can't listen to it right now while I'm on stream because I don't want to risk it. But if you want, if you want, I absolutely can listen to it later. You could join the Discord and just leave it in one of the channels there. It's always kind of iffy listening to music on stream. And I say that complete with the knowledge that I tried to put the sound of I Need a Hero as a raid alert. Well, that's fair. That's fair. But I tried using I Need a Hero from the Shrek movie soundtrack as like a raid alert because I thought that would be hilarious, and it wouldn't even let me play that sound. I couldn't even upload like a 4-second clip, which was ridiculous to me. Like, I'm pretty sure copyright law is 10 seconds for fair use, and I couldn't upload 4. So that was frustrating. Stream the Shrek trilogy right now. Yes, I'm sure that would end wonderfully for us, wouldn't it? Can I? Oh, oops. They won't let me play. Oh, what the heck? They won't let me play a song. I'm sure they just love having me play the entire movie. I appreciate your understanding, Kibi, and like I said, I absolutely will listen to it later. You can leave a link here if you want, or if you want to join the Discord, you can drop it there, and I can let you know after. Yeah. No, I don't see that as pushy, don't worry. There are lots of times that I've been in streamers' rooms before, and I'm not trying to be pushy, but I recognize the desire to have people react to things that you like live. In particular was, there's sometimes that I want to show people Game Grumps Yoda jokes, because I think it's hilarious, where it's just awful puns told in the voice of Yoda if he ever retires from the Force, which was the joke that they like going with. So I don't feel that's pushing. You're good. Not to worry, Kibi. I can appreciate both of your perspectives, and I appreciate you helping out. Like I said, I can't look at it right. What the hell is that? I won't look at it right now, but I absolutely will look at it. You're welcome to leave it somewhere. I appreciate both of you. And I'm sorry if that was disjointed thoughts. Either one works, really. Oh, that's why I'm getting kicked off. Yeah, either one works. If you feel like and I'm saying this in a non-pushy way as well, If you would like to hang around and decide you'd like to hang out more often, by all means, joining the Discord later is absolutely an option, and you can leave the link there once you decide. But just enjoy yourself, enjoy your time here. Hang out, chit-chat. Oh, well, thank you for the follow, Kibi.
Cutie just followed.
I appreciate that greatly. I'm also very glad I got to hear that Game Boy startup sound again. I like the follow noise. This might be a thing I have to interact with. There we go. Uh-oh. I forgot I had that. What else do you like to listen to when you're doing dishes, Kibi? For my part, I really enjoy listening to things like The Midnight when I'm just relaxing or trying to take care of an activity. Especially when I'm outside walking around or enjoying the day on my scooter. I don't know if you've ever heard them. Fair enough. Well, thank you for joining. Okay, I absolutely had to destroy that to get across, I think. We always welcome new friends here. Let's see here. I probably shouldn't go into that light. I feel like they'll find me more. Okay, up we get. Was there something up there I need to get to? I'm not sure. I should probably go up. Uh-oh! Damn it. How is that disrupting a studio recording? They're not recording him. That's very fair. If you get a chance then, and you haven't heard them, The Midnight is absolutely excellent for that. They're a very... I want to say like 80s chic band, because they are not actually from the 80s, but they do things in that same style where it's chill 80s ballads, I guess, is the way to put it.
Magnificent.
Lo-fi.
Stunning. Of course, this big trophy is just a plastic. Oh my, what is
It's worth a listen if you've never
see?
heard them before.
Is it true inner beauty? An innocent soul with a heart of gold?
I love this
Oh,
stupid
no,
hat.
it's just a little girl. Hello. Oh, wait. You're not a penguin. That's good. I could use some non-penguin
did it.
company around here, as all my penguins are frankly terrible actors.
You know what this guy's voice sounds like is the president from Rick and Morty. You do by Joe. Wish Could Care Less. From Rhythm Doctor and Zombie from Youngblood. Alright.
Here's the biz. I need your help. I'm on a terrible losing streak. There's no doubt
There we go. Okay, that's good.
We need to give you a bird passport, darling. Step right over here.
Bird passport, okay.
Most important part of a passport is the picture. Okay, put on a smile and stand still, please. Don't move.
That's fair. As long as it's something you enjoy. Okay, I guess I have to move.
Let's see how the picture turned out. Darling, you
Oh.
We've got to fix this ugly mugshot up with some old-fashioned...
Oh, hooray. Okay, good. How should we adapt this picture for our mugshot? Oh. Oh no. I did a bad... Okay, we're gonna make this mustache. And because I already kind of flubbed it, we are going to make extra big mustache. Extra big mustache. Unkempt mustache. And you know what? I'm going to add myself in a nice big Mario nose too. There. Oh, that's not just going to erase the picture? Oh, okay, good, good, good. I was worried that would erase the entire picture. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. Good call. That's awful. I didn't need that. Still going into the middle. No, over here. I did that one backwards. Oops, erase. There we go. This way, that's why. And we shall have the finest mustache. Only the finest, well-trimmed nose whiskers will do. It's kind of turning into a mask by accident, but that works. We're going to show up that aggressive little Red Riding Hood with a mustache with this. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. We're going to make this the mustache, complete with some blonde locks in it. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I'm going to... Sounds like you're quite the artist, Kibi. I don't think I have the patience for that, but I do want to make this funny and have the mustache become a mask. There we go. Gotta erase this part. Oops. Erase this part. Good. We're gonna make it come and curl up back here. Give it the Karen glasses. Oops. And of course, mustaches don't actually connect in the middle. So we're going to do this. We didn't knit it together. It's kind of like a unibrow, but it's a unistache. There we go, that's better. Give it a little bit of gray hair shine up here, like she's an old lady now. Hey, what didn't... Good enough? You have no idea. Nat, you know how I have that that very poorly shaped sea moth that looks really rough and hand drawn as my as part of my banner on my channel? that was not accidentally hand-drawn or roughly hand-drawn. That was practiced hand-drawn to make it seem amateurish. That, like, I had intentionally been a perfectionist to make it imperfect. And that's why there's nothing else on there quite yet, is because, I can't get the imperfect look for the other things that I want to put on there yet. I'm just gonna thicken this up down here. Gonna erase a little bit more over here, make it round. Yeah, perfect. I like that. Except it also has to start below the nose because that's what a mustache does. There, beautiful.
Perfect. Let's slide this picture into.
Okay. I'm sorry I went silent for a minute. I had to focus on that. I know it means absolutely nothing, but it was still fun.
Oh, you can't just jump in and fiddle with the annual bird. Oh, where are my owl guards at? Oh, why? Alright, listen here, lass. You're in big trouble. If you're helping crooked TJ Grooves rig the awards, and I can't take you to jail, then you're got to help me even the score. That's right. You're here. Hold our newest prop.
It's very bad that he's got this accent because it's addicting, and I really want to start copying it now. You think you want to listen to me play the game speaking in this kind of accent? Lass, you got another thing coming if you want to hear me talk like this. This isn't a prop. This is my motivation. Don't make me. I'll do it. Or better yet, I will do it, whether you like it or not. You know I can't resist the puns. Alright, can I can back out. Okay, good. It has been almost 2 hours though. We're like 5 to 6 minutes short, and I will go overboard if I take this level. So I'm gonna call the stream here. But thank you very much for watching. Kibi, it was nice having you. I hope you stop by again. And I want to play King's Quest in about an hour, but I don't know if I actually will. I'm still entirely too addicted to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm going to be stuck in that for a bit. And eventually we'll start Chapter 3 of King's Quest. Yes, I am. Because I started a new character, which means I have lots and lots of leveling to do. Once it's past leveling point, then I'll be bored enough to be like, yeah, I should probably do the other things I have planned. You have no idea how hard it is just to tear myself away and come do this for 2 hours. Anyway, let's see about doing a raid, get you guys some channel points real quick. I could, but I don't. I told you, I like having you guys here. It's nice being able to play games with people. This isn't work to me. This is actually getting to spend time with you guys. And to me, that is important. With you guys. Let's see here. Anybody else on? Jack is on. I might go raid Jack. He directed a raid to me the other day. That was very nice of him. I shall return a favor. Simple Jack. Simple. Oops. That wasn't what I needed to do. Simple Jack's Gaming. There we go. He is playing Water Park Simulator. Alright. Thank you for watching, folks. I will see you next time. I appreciate you being here as always. And have a good day.